Today, I want to explain what I have learnt regarding the price of these coins, or I suppose this will be the same regarding when you even buy stocks. So, I want to discuss what is market cap. In a previous video, I have explained that the market cap is the amount of capital money inside a coin which would result in the total supply, which means for 21 million Bitcoin, there's 1.5 trillion inside 21 million Bitcoin. Divide that to one Bitcoin and you should get the price of around this price. I'm not saying that is exactly correct. I can go into more detail in other videos, but just to keep this simple, that is the way you should think about it for the moment. And this is important because the market cap does tell you what we can expect from the progress of each asset we hold. For example, I have now completed all the information on this table. So you can see that peak is a 70.2 million market cap. And XRP is an 84.1 billion market cap. Then you go down to like the React one, which is only a 77.3 million market cap. There's a big difference between 7.3 million and 84.1 billion. And that does make a big difference because we can look at what is normal. And how I would like to think about this, if you remember before, I was saying that I treat each of my investments here as different bank accounts. And let's make it even more clear. Different bank accounts or different businesses. So if this is a business, Peak, XRP, React, Sebek, if they are all businesses, then we can try to evaluate what the business is worth. And we can say the market cap can represent what each business is worth. So we can say Sebek. Sebek is a big coin. Okay, this one I suggest you all can research. What is Sebek? What is it all about? But I will do a video one day regarding that, but I will tell you from now, there are lots of videos. I do not need to do it myself. But just to keep it basic, Sebek is a payroll. It's in the payroll business, okay? So we've got to ask ourselves, if a business is doing payroll, is the business value worth 304 million? 304 million for a business that covers payroll and finance. Now, I will tell you what my opinion is. For a business that covers payroll, it's probably, and it's also in the finance department, I will suggest that 304 million is very cheap. This is not valued properly because look at finance. We've got XRP, finance. XRP is at 84 billion. So if XRP value today is 84 billion, do you think Sebek is half the value of XRP? Or even a quarter of value? Or even an 80th of a value? So I will say, if I'm going to talk about Sebek, if I compare Sebek to Finance XRP, I will think 1 billion evaluation of this business is not even near reality, because we also have Canton Financial, again 6.1 billion, XLM Finance 4.8 billion, Any more finances here? Okay, so I can make an educated guess that for a token like Sebek, which is actually hot topic at the moment, I will say even a 2 billion valuation is not far-fetched. Okay? So I could say 300 million, 600 million, 900 million, that'd be 3x. Okay? This token, I would think, will get here easily, and I would more than 5x my investment easily, I believe. This is my belief. 5x easily. Right, so that is market cap, what it means in general. I will touch this topic more in detail another time. But what I'm going to feature is Sebek is this price. Not, well, let's say just over a quarter of a cent for one Sebek. Is that important? No, it's not. This is misleading. The price means nothing. Let's talk about peak. Peak is 3 cents. The market cap is 70 million. You could say, is that cheap? We don't know right now. It could be cheap, but 3 cents does not mean that a coin like Bitensor, which is $278 for one coin. So you may think to yourself, oh, I can't afford to buy Bitensor because it's $278 for one coin. But I can afford peak because it's only 3 cents. I could get lots of peak, but I can't get lots of this. This is irrelevant. This is how people make bad decisions because they're basing their choices on the price. But just to make it clear, if I invest $100 here and I invest $100 here, I will get lots of peak coins for $100 and I will get less than half a Bitensor for that. But that is not important. What is important is the market cap. Now, Bitensor, so let's say the market cap is more important. This is not important. If this becomes 9 billion, I would make $300. It doesn't matter. If this gets to 210 million, regardless, I will make $300. It doesn't matter what the price is. It matters what you invest and what you get out by the increase in the market cap. So in that words, if I put $100 on XRP and I want to get $300, I would need XRP to get to 240 billion. So this is the way to think about it. Is it better to put my money? No, sorry, that's not the words. That's not the words. Is it a safer thought, or is it easier, shall I say? If I put $100 here, and can this get to here easily? If I put my $100 here, can XRP get to here easily? If I put my $100 on Bitensor, can this get to this easily? And I will say the answer would be we cannot forecast when each of our investment goes up. That's the problem. Each of these investments can go up, but not at the same time. They all have their own times. Okay. So I will say if peak was in a good, like there's good things happening at the moment, from here to here, 70 million to 210 million be easy, piece of cake. But for XRP to get to 240 billion, I would not expect that to happen before it happens here. I think I'll be waiting more longer to get to a $300 on XRP than it would be to get there with using peak. Or even using Bitansol, because Bitansol will only need to get another 6 billion to make my money. XRP will have to make another 160 billion. It's just harder for XRP to make my money at the moment, unless something happens with XRP specifically to give it such a big boost. But all I'm trying to say is $1.36 for XRP, 3 cents for peak, or $278 for Bitansol is irrelevant. If you watch the price, you will not do well, in my opinion, if you do ignore market cap. Okay, that is all for today. And of course, remember, I'm poor, trying to make some money. I'm learning, just like everyone new to crypto. And just to check what's happening with my portfolio, let's go there. So today is the 22nd of May. Let me put on the side. 1 second. Right. So it was, when we started, this price. This is how much I had. 1297. And peak was £245. We had XRP 213. We had SEBEC at 110. Right. And then it went up to 1372. Yesterday, it was £1397. £1,400 more or less yesterday. And today, it's gone down. What has happened? I have gone down from 1397 to 1388. Am I worried? Peak has, I'm still up on peak. What's happened with SEBEC? SEBEC is still up. There's some other coins going down. Remember what I said? Each of these bank accounts will go up at different times. This might go up today. This might go down today. This might go up today. One day, this might go up a lot, which will override everything. And just imagine one thing, and this is just my imagination. Imagine something like peak goes up to £1,297. That would mean that I would make back my money from one coin, and all these other coins would be just profit. Wow, imagine that. Anyway, thank you for watching today, and I will still keep you update you with what's happening. And today I will actually say again, I started 1297. Yesterday was 1397, something like that. And now it's 1388. It's gone down from yesterday, but I'm still in profit from the start. Thanks for watching.